Alright, this is my tripod. This is the one I use for the Gopro for all my little how-to videos and whatnot. So I got the bracket, kind of like so, got a hole, it's fine. And just as I suspected, that does not stick through far enough. What I'm going to have to do is take this to work. I'm going to have to thin it down about the width of that plate on both sides, or maybe just one side. I think I thinned it down on just one side. Yeah, I'll take it to work, and that's going to take a long time on the grinder, so I'm just going to mark it off. As you can, it's kind of already got the rounded outline, so I'm going to just take a magic marker to that. So we're going to make it wider than the area needed. And we'll thin it at the shop, because I do not have the tools here to do that. Alright, that'll be the next mission. Back to the shop. Alright folks, that's where I'm at. This is the bracket. I made it. It works. It goes right on. That stays. This piece screws right down to it. Gets tight. That's what we want. Unfortunately, even with this thing all the way forward like that, the camera is going to be too far back from the glass. And I've got all this room to play with. So that's why I started the hole way back there. Just in case, because I didn't know exactly how this was going to work. And I'd have to use another camera to film this camera being on the thing, which I'll probably get to that too. So we're going to take the hole. I'm going to re-drill it a lot closer to the ledge. And on this ledge, you can see in there, the butt all the way up against this piece here. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Let's get cracking. Alrighty. So this piece, I'm gonna take this guy off. We're gonna have to measure it from this side, from the radius side, right? Makes sense. We're gonna measure this, and we're coming out to 3/4 of an inch. So there you go. We'll transfer that to this. No problem. No problemo. So they say, everything's so bright and shiny in here. It kind of sucks. Here. Alright. Sorry the camera's not picking this up very well, but alright. So 3/4 of an inch, be a hole about there. And then we'll just move the hole over. How about that? Alright. Put a little punch in there, we'll drill the hole a little oversized. And what might end up happening down the road is I might just end up cutting this out into like a U shape so it could fit different cameras. Kind of trying to think ahead here. Alright? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. It's so overblown. Kind of looks kind of iffy. But we'll make it in stone. I'm gonna go about half. Right about there. Close enough. If anything, we can oversize the hole and it won't hurt my feelings. Right? Yeah. This guy needs to go in here. Kind of like so. And we'll put beat down force to it. Hopefully. Oh, she's wanting to slide out. Lovely Macwaba. The only problem with crap this shape, because it is wanting to kick that bitch out. That's not wanting to deal with it. I tell him, not good, son. Yeah, I knew that radius was going to kick my ass. That means this thing's going to have to get lifted higher. No problemo. We'll do it down there. How about that? Yeah, you see there. Yeah, some 10 minutes later, all our crescent wrenches grew legs, so I'm having to use this bad mamma jamma. Let's see. Yeah, it does see everything. Alrighty. Now we'll be fine. We'll just tighten this, get it good and snug. Just like so. Need that to get out of here. See how far down this throw goes. I'm gonna have to lift the table up more. That will be fine. You'll be great. Good to go. Look at that. Time to show. I think that's kind of on the money. Not quite. Getting there. There we go. Nope. It just wobbled off. Hey, that's it. Alright. Gonna go for it. I hate that. But that is okay. It's not the end of the world. How long does it take to drill a hole? About 10 hours. Alright, let's try again. Yeah. I think that's kind of got it. Yeah. It does not like that at all. Try to go this way. Let's try to go this way. One more try, Jimmy. I think we take a Dremel out on your ass. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do, damn it. Just didn't want to do it that way, but oh well. Yes. I think it's gonna help if I move the camera off the tripod and try installing it. What do you guys think? Put a comment below. Well, no, Jimmy, the camera is off the tripod. Alright, there's the tripod. Yeah, it shrinks down pretty good. Yeah, alright. Let's dismantle this thing. I have to hold the little ring-a-doo here. Tab on the bottom. There we go. Yeah, try to do this one-handed, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice, Jimmy. Damn. Look under there. Little to no room to spare. There's probably maybe a 1/4 of an inch. So that's good. And like I said, I want to take this and I'm gonna probably gouge it out probably to about here, so this thing could just be on a slide and it could fit multiple use cameras. For GoPro, maybe one of them little shotgun looking cameras. Maybe one of them Osmos can fit on it. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Alright, got this guy mounted back on. It is pretty far this way. I think that's going to be a little too close. What do you guys think? Only one way to find out. Mount the sucker. Take of the mounting screw is in. Mounting screw is in. Yeah, buddy. Well, gotta tighten you up. Make sure you don't fall. Tighten you up. There we go. Alright, let me try the phone. Yeah, see? It is mounted up. That's you looking back at yourself. What do you think? I think you guys look pretty good. Coming around. I don't know, that looks pretty like it'll be flush. Yeah, I think that's going to be flush. Lean the GoPro a little more forward. That might be on the money. Might take a little finagling, but let's see. Put the glass up. And drop everything. Let's try that again. Hold on tight now, everybody. Well, I just failed miserably. What the hell? I even got the back leg kicked back. This should be sturdy. Should not fall backwards whatsoever. Alright. Now I got everything realigned. Let's try that again. Try our test piece of plastic / glass. Ooh, that's with it all the way forward. Well, that is we're gonna have to get closer than that. Yep, I'm gonna have to cut that slide, and I'm probably gonna have to cut the front of this whole piece out. I think I'm gonna do that next. I'm just gonna cut all this crap out. We'll move the hole. Yeah. Alright folks, I'm going to call it a day. I'm hungry, and I'll get to work on this as soon as I can. So I will see you next time. Later, y'all.